Hello guys, welcome. I am Samantha the Introvert, and today I want to give you my personal recap on episode 5 of The Next Prince. So let's go. Okay, we at the part where we're getting ready to meet in the hall with the king. I find it very shocking how Ramil's attitude changed on Canon even after that day that he almost got Canon in danger. The king wanted to discuss the competition, but still, Ramil's father has a problem with the princess joining because remember, in Generation, it was only men. But the king stated he has no problem. But they not seeing the big challenge here. Out of all the four, only three can compete. Man in Blue doesn't even have a child. It's so sad for him because he can never get the chance to be throned. However, since he has no kids and cannot participate in this challenge, he got a chance to set the type of games instead of the traditional games. Things are changing and Ramil's father is not liking it. At the university, Sharon got so many texts from Canon and he refused to reply to any of them. But what I do notice is that Sharon is the king of the university. It has come to my attention that Sharon's parents owns the university and Sharon is adopted by the king, so Sharon is royalty in a way. We then see Jay and his first time meeting Prince Calvin is when he had a nosebleed. Okay, so Calvin enrolled in the university, and of course, Sharon helps to get him acquainted or adjusted. Jay is to give Calvin the tour of the university. I love how Calvin is so shy and cute. Jay asked Calvin why he chose this university, and Calvin basically said that this university has things that he is interested in. Meanwhile, at his regular history lesson, Cannon lacking focus because Sharon refused to tell him where he is. Then he was told that the competition is coming up and Cannon must pick a professional trainer, but Cannon will not until the butler tells him where Sharon is, but the butler refuses. So Cannon felt playful until the playful got tiring for the butler. So the butler had no choice but to tell Cannon. Then Cannon had to pick the trainer for the competition. I must tell you, due to the eager wanting to see Sharon, Cannon just randomly picked a trainer. Sharon is at the university teaching, but the only person that's his student right now is Petai, Ramil's personal someone. But then Petai talked about Sharon's latest painting, which is the Garden of Eden. You know who this guy reminds me of? That guy who acted alongside Big in Monster Next Door? Him. Anyways, when Petai looked at the painting, he instantly thought of Ramil. Just like the Garden of Eden, Ramil and him is in a relationship which is also forbidden. Meanwhile, trying to be sneaky, Cannon got caught. Well, almost. Well, to him, he almost got caught. But in the end, they really did got caught by Sharon. Honestly, this is not royalty like for Cannon to do. After dismissing Petai, Sharon asked Cannon his purpose of causing whatever he came here to do, and Cannon asked why Sharon is avoiding him, but Sharon said he's not avoiding. Just then, convo got interrupted by Jay and Calvin. Cannon out here really trying hard for Sharon to stay by his side. Cannon is very determined. If Sharon will not be with him, Cannon decided to join Sharon's class. Cannon got embarrassed about how his art turned out, but realizes that his butler decided to bring the art. The butler said that he saw how hard working he was trying to make this art a good masterpiece. He decided he didn't want to leave it. Meanwhile, we see Sharon's friend really putting in some work. I wonder if he's the secret undercover spy. Oh my god! Sharon told his friend to look for Cannon's stepfather. So he didn't die, which is good. But if he can't find him, then either he doesn't want to be found yet or someone kidnapped him. Wow. But he bumped into some guy who says he kinda know where this stepfather is. But it at a price. Damn world revolves around money. I hate money. But the guy just avoided the greedy ass and texted Sharon that he has no leads. Hey, everyone has their inspiration and mood to be painting or do whatever it is they want. And Sharon likes to wear glasses and robe to feel the inspiration, I guess. He was drawing a apple from last class and thought about Canon and how cute he was trying to draw the apple too. But when he hit with reality, he noticed that he was thinking about the prince. Back to the private class with Ramil's person, until Ramin came and saw how close Sharon is and took his person out of the class due to jealousy. When Ramil gets upset, he gets physical and he put it onto his poor Petai. This part I am very shocked. They in the car and Ramil's person Petai took a collar with a leash and handed it to Ramil. I guess Ramil likes these kind of things. I think this is Ramil's way of having something that belongs to him, that he can control or be able to do as pleased without any expectation. Then we see Ramil's father, who is going through names of trainers for Ramil, but also secretly wants to get rid of whoever is going to train Canon. The father called Ramil to tell him about his trainer who he got. I see deep down Ramil does not want to do this. When Canon got to the training spa place, Canon noticed that the trainer he picked is now Ramil's trainer, so now Canon has no trainer. Canon really is loyal to the king. He even gifted the Garden of Eden to the king. Now, since Canon lost his trainer, Canon went to ask the king to let Sharon be his personal trainer. Sharon cannot get rid of Canon no matter how much he tries. Sharon tries to tell Canon that what he did by using his status to do whatever he wants, he shouldn't have done that. Okay, I personally think that Sharon is good to train Canon because Sharon knows about fencing, but Sharon feels it will not work because he will not spar with Canon professionally. Canon got emotional and Sharon has to tell Canon to conduct himself and not to show weakness in front of anyone because if he does then those people will use those weaknesses against him. Meanwhile, Sharon secretly likes that Canon is thinking of him to personally ask for his training. We can safely say that Sharon fallen harder. The friend found the stepfather, but the location is off. No, he said that he found him at the airport. Now it would seem he is hiding to get to either Canon or the king, but I doubt it's the king because if it was, why would he be hiding? This man, this stepfather must know something, or he found out something. But now the question is, will Sharon tell Canon? I feel that Sharon should not tell Canon this secret and keep it, because if Canon finds out about his stepfather, he will definitely act out. Sharon out here taking his training very seriously. I thought Sharon would just train with fencing with Canon, but no, Sharon is building Canon's physical strength. But then the training got very tiring and Canon got injured. Now, due to Canon really constantly wanting attention, he faked his injury and Sharon picked up fast. Turns out, homeboy out here do not want to do the training, so he had to fake his injury. Canon convinced Sharon to just skip every one of the training and just go straight to fencing, but Canon keeps losing. Sharon then took this old fencing very seriously because he's not laying back and he's not going easy on Canon. And for real this time, Canon got hurt. Okay guys, that is it for my personal recap on episode 5 of The Next Prince. Stay tuned for episode 6.